Just give me a clap, and we can roll. Cool. Thank you. I see now why Ikifu's neighbors dislike him greatly.
I'm not really helping, am I?
Hi, I'm the Space Quest Historian. Welcome to Amuse, Douche, the show where I show these poor people some shit and then they react to it and fun stuff happens. Sometimes embarrassing stuff. Sometimes titillating stuff. We'll see which in this episode, where we are playing a little game called What Puzzle is Being Solved Here? Gonna show you a picture from the real life, a real life situation in the real world, outside of computer games, but evidently someone is engaging in
some... Such a thing exists?
Yes, it's the one with legs. Someone is engaging in some epic puzzle solving in these pictures, so I'm just gonna jump straight into this. There's nothing to read out loud, so anyone can just jump in whenever they want. Here's the first one.
It's a maze. Yep.
Is he collecting paper to draw the map on? Why is he wearing...
wow, now it's loading. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Clearly there are Endermen somewhere in the maze, hence the mask of watermelon with the eye holes. They don't look directly in the face.
And it's very warm somewhere, so I'm assuming either he's in Australia or somewhere deep below the Earth's crust.
He's got another melon somewhere on his body.
Yes.
And he's in the dunny.
Yes.
No, but
I would assume.
it's good.
I mean, you could...
In Dunny or in the Dunny? Because there's a difference there.
He's in the Dunny and Dunny.
That toilet roll thing is awfully high up on the wall. Actually, it doesn't have to be the toilet. You can install one of those anywhere in your house, and should. It's very
Why
handy.
would you want to?
Oh,
They don't look... That doesn't look like toilet paper. That looks like kitchen, like paper
Yeah,
towel.
It's quite wide.
if he's that bad at carving watermelons, as he evidently is, then I would assume you would need paper towels in every room of the house.
I found another nipple for you to censor.
Hashtag free the nipple.
Yeah.
Hashtag free the melon.
Well, speaking of weird heads,
No, keep the melon locked up.
what's going on here, you think?
What?
What puzzle is being solved here?
Oh, he's the roof troll. You have to tell him the password and then he'll let you walk over his roof.
Is it Rumpelstiltskin?
No, it's backwards.
But
Can you
also
say that?
Stiltskin Rumble.
Also, why is there like a hallway on top of this roof? It looks like it goes on for miles. And that's just...
Probably between two buildings. I know it's not a funny answer, but it's probably...
Well, maybe because we've never really seen the roof of the White House, have we?
Oh. Because I was going to say, do you assume that might be Toilet Roll Guy's house, and he just keeps heads everywhere? And that's like the entrance to the maze?
And that's the reason why he wears the melon hat.
I meant the White House from Zork, but
Yeah.
we'll go.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Well, either one.
I mean, if I looked like this, I would wear a melon on my face as well.
Oh, so that's not actually a mask on the roof. That's just a hole he carved in the wall, and he's just sticking his head through it. Okay.
Exact shape of his head.
Do you think this might be his choice of automobile?
Oh, probably.
yeah.
You know what? Yeah, that's a classic repair the car puzzle, like from Runaway, a road adventure.
Ugh. We don't speak about that game.
That's the game we don't speak about.
No.
I thought it was a rhyme conspiracy.
It's a table.
Oh no, we speak a lot of the...
Well, we've all fucked
Yeah,
up
we-
now, haven't we?
So what puzzle actually would entail you taping bits of cardboard to make your car way less aerodynamic than it needs to be?
Oh, I
it's
thought
gotta
they were
be
just
like
they were getting ready for the Micro Machines revolt.
When they rise up and take over the world? What?
Yeah, when the cars suddenly get bigger, he's trying to fit in to make it look like he's one of the cars as well. When the machines aren't so micro.
I was thinking maybe it's like a weird street racer regime, like military law kind of thing, where all the street racers have taken over, and these guys are just trying to get through the city to escape, and they have to make it look like they're one of them.
This is like his idea of body armor.
Clearly, this is one of those puzzles where you have to disguise yourself to look like a member of the enemy, and you get items which, when put together, make you look in no way whatsoever like
a
what you're trying to disguise yourself
like a mustache,
as.
right?
But it's still the perfect disguise.
I'm trying to infiltrate this gang of Tokyo drifters. I'll fit in perfectly. No one will ever know.
So it's like Mad Max, but in one of the places where all the buildings did not fall down.
Yeah.
It's hashtag not adventure games, but can you just imagine this guy rolling up in Carmageddon? Like, all these souped up cars with like spikes on and shit, and this guy rolls up in a Morris Minor with cardboard on it going, is anyone ready for a race?
Yeah, this is your first opponent in Carmageddon.
Yeah, I'm just picturing the enemy status where it's like is unconscious. Oh.
He runs over people and they go, oh no! Oh wait, actually that didn't hurt that much.
There's a light breeze and the car's totaled.
Well, moving from Carmageddon into what is evidently and obviously a very complicated adventure game puzzle. Someone make sense of this, please.
What?
Ooh.
What?
The only way you can live in this atmosphere
is to breathe spaghetti.
Yeah, I was
apparently.
thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Well, when you're on the planet of the spaghetti people,
You have to blend in.
Do as the people of spaghetti do.
It's
I'm
al
guessing
dente
he's a
4.
pastafarian.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Planet of al dente 4.
Points to Wanderer.
But he can't see. He can't walk anywhere. Well, maybe he can.
No, no.
They-
There's a camera right there in the front. You just- That's how. That's how. That's how.
No,
it
I can't. I'm not convinced you can breathe in that thing.
I can't breathe in this thing!
You know what? I'm operating under the assumption that this is not just a man who has put a load of spaghetti in his gas mask. This is what his face has become. He has been in this mask for years and years, and his face is slowly molded into this noodly.
He has become the mask.
He has become.
He's containing the mutation then.
Yes.
Maybe he used just a bunch of pasta and the rest of it is just clothing to make it look like he is a person.
Oh god, it's pasta wearing a human suit.
Yeah. Let's just imagine that this mask was originally empty and he had a really big pasta meal and then he saw something revolting.
You know, yeah, he played the Orion Conspiracy.
Hurts like no physical pain can hurt.
2 mentions in the same episode. Holy shit!
But I'm going back to the
Icky
gift.
Foo's
That was
gonna
a
murder
really
us all.
satisfying loop.
At least it wasn't missed. Well,
I'm not going
Fuck
to
you.
murder you all. I can't afford the plane fares.
we'll see you at
If you're gonna make
Adventure.
fun of a missed game, make fun of Revelation all you want.
Speaking of, do you think Revelation would include a puzzle that involves anything like this?
Probably.
Oh, like heaven.
It makes
That's
about as much
Serenia.
sense as anything else in
That's
that game.
definitely Serenia right there.
That's a
God, I
coffin,
could
isn't it?
go for a Twix right now.
That is Carl Pilkington climbing into a huge box of Twix. Why is he doing that, and why is he starring in an adventure game?
That is clearly a coffin.
You know what? You know what? That's not a coffin. That's like the time machine thing from Space Quest.
Oh, the time pod in a box of
Yeah.
Twix.
So we put the Twix lid on, and there's a computer right there.
Oh, I was thinking that maybe it was like a sensory deprivation box, and once you're inside, all you can sense is Twix.
I have become the Twix.
I have Twix.
I thought that was the spaghetti mask.
I have become.
You go into the
I am
box
full
like
of
this.
delicious
you
caramel
come
and
out.
wafers.
Come out with caramel flavor. It actually looks like he is in like a turbo lift or on the Starship Enterprise somewhere. Look at the like metal sheet behind him.
It's the shuttle bay.
That's a shuttle bay, yeah.
They just picked up his Twix pod.
They had to have budget cutbacks, so it's a combination of shuttle bay and torpedo bay.
I thought I was gonna say it's like it's like the scene from the end of Wrath of Khan where they shoot him out they shoot Spock out in the torpedo tube. With Carl Pilkington, they just shoot him out in a Twix box. Fuck it.
Of all the souls I've ever encountered,
Yeah.
his was the most caramel.
And on that note,
Picturing
I say
Ricky Gervais saying that too, with a little tear coming down his face.
this was the most caramel centered. I think we've had some nice laughs here with the real world, and we shall never go there ever again. So thank you for checking in on this episode of Amuse Douche. We will be back next week with something equally stupid. So thank you, all of you. I forgot to introduce you at the start of the episode. That's Gemini, that's Rasulka, that's Ikifu,
No,
and
it's
that's the
too
Wanderer.
late. The moment's passed. Fuck it.
They're here.
So you know who we are, douches.
See you in the next one. Bye.